Hi guys, my name is Danny from Underground Reptiles, and got a really cool treat for you guys. We've got some Panther Chameleons that we just recently got in. As you can see, I've got this big guy here in my hand. This is a male. And as you can see over here, I've got this pretty little girl, this little female. Now these guys are called Panther Chameleons for a specific reason. Normally these males, or them in general, are going to be kind of aggressive. So they are usually solitary. These guys were first observed by a French biologist in, I want to say, 1829. Furcifer pardalis is the scientific name. Furci is Latin for fork. As you can see on their feet, they have little forked feet. And pardalis is like a leopard. Definitely got some really cool coloration and patterns like leopards do. They're zygodactylous as well. As you can see, their little feet, they have forked feet. They've got 2 digits connected and then 3 digits connected, so they've got 2 little groups, which give them that fork on their feet. These guys are native to Madagascar, and as you can see how colorful they are all colorful, males and females. As you can see, there's a big size difference as well. The males can get anywhere between 15 to 20 inches. Females, like this little girl right here, anywhere between 8 to 12. Again, that can always vary. Females are usually going to be a darker coloration, maybe light pinkish to browns. The males are the ones that usually fire up and have these really nice colors, anywhere from greens, purples, turquoise, and that coloration is very dependent on their locality. Now that all depends on where they come from in Madagascar. As far as their care, I would suggest a 24 by 24 by 36, any kind of substrate that's absorbent. Reptibark, cypress mulch. These guys do self-regulate themselves, so you always want to make sure that you're providing the proper temperature gradient for them. Basking spot around 90 degrees, and ambient temperature around 75. As far as food goes, these guys are insectivorous, so they're going to be eating different kinds of bugs, crickets, worms, roaches are really good, high in protein. You want to make sure that you're dusting stuff in calcium for them. And again, as far as their habitat goes, you want to make sure that I would suggest putting them in something that they can grow in and just have their whole life instead of having to upgrade multiple times. Again, a really cool thing about them is that their colors are usually going to be dependent on where they're from. And a lot of people tend to think that their colors are just for camouflage, and that partially might be true, but a lot of it is because they use their colors to communicate. And they use it a lot during mating season. They're not communal. They might be in the same area, but you're not going to see a bunch of them hanging out. They're pretty territorial. They're solitary. They usually only come together to mate. The females can have anywhere between 10 to 40 eggs in a clutch at a time. And they have something on their head called a parietal casque or a parietal crest. Parietal because it goes over their eyes. The females have one, but it's not as prominent. The females are usually going to be this color. They're going to be pinks, light purples, grayish. They do color up more. The males are the ones that are usually going to fire up a little bit more. And again, that all depends on their locality and where they're from. They're incredible. These guys are amazing. Get yourself one.